Close your eyes for a second and imagine this. You are standing on the edge of a jagged cliff in the Pacific Northwest. The wind is whipping against your face, but you aren't cold. You aren't even really there. Instead, you are sitting in a cockpit that's only 3 inches wide, screaming through a narrow rock crevice at 60 miles per hour. You can see every pebble, every blade of grass, and every shift in the light with terrifying clarity. This isn't a dream, and it's no longer a luxury reserved for those with $3,000 to burn. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. For the last 5 years, the FPV world, first-person view, has been a walled garden. If you wanted the godlike perspective of flying a drone like a bird, you had to choose between clunky, low-resolution analog gear or digital systems that cost more than the drone itself. But DJI just threw a grenade into that market. The Goggles N3 isn't just another product, it's a statement. It's DJI saying, we're taking over the entry-level market, and we're doing it with zero compromises on the experience. But here's the kicker, and the reason you need to stay locked into this video. There is a hidden catch with the N3 that most reviewers are glossing over. It's a design choice that makes it the best headset for 80% of people, but a total deal-breaker for the other 20%. Today, we are going to tear this thing apart. We're going to talk about the box goggle comeback, the secret of the 04 transmission system, and why this $229 piece of plastic might actually be more comfortable than the $500 Goggles 3. If you've been looking at the DJI Neo or the Avata 2 and wondering if you should pull the trigger on the FPV life, the next 30 minutes will be the most important research you ever do. Let's start with the most obvious thing you notice when you see the N3. It's a box goggle. In the FPV community, box goggles have always been the budget choice. They were usually huge, heavy, and made you look like you had a toaster strapped to your face. Everyone wanted the slim goggles, the ones with the tiny OLED screens. But DJI did something radical here. They realized that the slim goggles have a massive flaw. They are a nightmare for people who wear glasses. If you wear prescription lenses, you know the struggle. You either have to buy expensive custom diopters, or you have to jam your glasses into the headset, scratching your lenses and hurting your nose. The Goggles N3 solves this by embracing the box. Because it uses a single massive 1080p LCD screen instead of 2 tiny ones, there is enough room inside for almost any pair of glasses. No adjustments, no extra lenses, no hassle. You just put them on and fly. But don't let the LCD tag fool you. This isn't the blurry screen from your 2010 laptop. We're talking about a high-brightness, ultra-wide panel with a 54-degree field of view. To put that in perspective, that's a wider view than the flagship Goggles 3. You aren't just watching a screen, you are inside the image. Now, let's talk about the brain of this device, the 04 transmission. This is where the N3 justifies its existence. In the US, we have specific FCC regulations that allow for higher power output compared to Europe. When you pair the N3 with something like the DJI Neo or the Avata 2, you are tapping into a 13-kilometer range. That is over 8 miles. Obviously, you aren't going to fly 8 miles away in a city, but that power translates to something much more important for us, signal penetration.